going on YouTube? This is Gemini G7. We're back for another video. Today we're gonna do an oil change on a Subaru. So those of you guys have not done oil change on a car before, I'm gonna show you how. So the things you need the requirement of your oil, which is our Subi and my 370Z use the same type of oil, which is the 5W30. We use Fumoto. Okay, so these are the 5W30s. Fumoto is a really good oil based out of France. I've been using it for a very long time. Really good. You're also going to need a creeper, okay, and you're going to need an oil pan, paper towels, a cone to fill up your oil, and an adjustable wrench for your oil filter if it gets too tight for you to take off. And you need a jug to dump your oil. Okay, so, and you're wondering, well, if that thing gets full, what do you do with the oil? Well, if you go to AutoZone, Auto Vans, O'Reilly, you ask them, hey, I got some oil I want to dump, and in the back they have a big container where they usually come and pick up. They take that oil and they recycle it. So when I do this oil change here, we're going to take that jug and bring it to Auto Vans here down the street. If not AutoZone, if this Auto Vans here is full, then I can't dump the oil there. Then I go to AutoZone and dump it over there, and then pretty much done it and go home. Also, you're gonna need ramps. If you have 2 jack stands and a jack, that works too. But I have these ramps, race ramps. These are really good ramps. I've been having these for more than 4 or 5 years, still going strong. If you are kind of cautious of not having oil drips landing on your concrete, I highly suggest you put some cardboard boxes, okay, so the oil drips and lands on the cardboard, not on the concrete. That way you don't have any keep it clean, so I'm pretty clean like that. So again, you need a jug to hold your used oil, your requirement for your oil for your car, because this Subi here takes about 5.5 quarts, about 6 quarts, almost 6 quarts, like 5.5 quarts. My Nissan 370Z takes about 5.5 quarts, or almost 6 quarts, but I'm guessing about 5.5 quarts for the Subi. Okay, you can also need your oil filter, creeper, oil pan, oil dump container, a funnel to refill your oil into the new oil for the new motor, adjustable wrench for your oil filter, paper towels, some ramps, or if you don't have ramps, you can get some jack stands and some jacks, a cardboard box just to make sure that oil doesn't leak and touch the concrete. It stays on the cardboard. So if it gets too dirty on the cardboard, I just throw it away and get another one. Okay, that's all you need. So let's get to it. Let me go ahead and bring the car onto the ramp so we can get this thing started. And I'm hopefully this goes well. Let me get the car. Get this thing started. Now I might have to get out of the car and adjust the ramps to make sure it evens out right. These ramps here are badass. I love these ramps, these race ramps. They're expensive. I pay about $500 something for these race ramps. And my Nissan 370Z is lower than a normal average car because it has a lip on it and has splitter rods on it. So I have another piece to add into the ramps, so you can, if you have a lower car, this will pick it up. Okay, that's why I love these ramps. Let's get the car. Okay, so how simple it is, fast, easy. Get the car in the air so you get to work. Pop the hood. The engine bay is really hot due to me driving earlier. Oh, it's okay. This wheel is off a little bit on the ramp. It's okay. We're just doing oil change. It's heck more than half of it on. It's okay, no big deal. As long as it's safe, it's fine. It's a quick oil change. I have a plug. I'll show it to you in a minute, but it'll be fine. So as long as more than halfway in, it's fine. All right, so let me go and get to it. I want to move the GoPro to my head because I bought the head mount, and we'll get to it. All right, catch you guys in a bit. All right, guys, now I got you on my head. All right, so one nice thing about the Subaru is that the oil filter is on top. Okay, right here. I also have the Filtermag here to I highly recommend getting a Filtermag. I made a video of this on my YouTube channel. A Filtermag is to remove any metal shavings in your motor, so it absorbs it and stays stuck to the oil filter. So when you remove and put a new oil filter, you have a fresh new oil filter and new oil, all the old shavings are still stuck to the old shavings. So that's what I like about that. Okay, gonna need my creeper. Oh man, I hate when they do that. They jam me some music back there. You're gonna need a creeper, oil pan, and mine does not have a nut at the bottom of the car because I converted the nut to a quick dump. It's from Fumoto, something like that, but I'll show it to you guys. Okay, so now we're here at the bottom of the car, and if you look closely, okay, see this right here? This is the I took the original nut off and I put this on, so this will help dumping the oil faster. It's a little mechanism. I will add the links to the bottom of the video if you decide to get one of these for your car, if you do your own oil change. If you don't do your oil change, then don't worry about it, just leave the nut there. So as you can see, there's a little clip here that locks it in place. All you do is pull the clip out, take this lever, pull down, pull it to the left, and this will start dumping oil from here, squirting down. Okay, so let me line up the oil pan real quick before I forget, before I have oil everywhere. Okay, right about here. So as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see. Here, let me take up the headband, move the GoPro. I highly suggest to get one of these if you do your own oil change. Okay, so like I said, I'll add the links at the bottom of the video where you can get one for your car. This right here, this is a really nice touch, makes oil change fast and easy. Okay, so you can see I took off the plastic clip that locks this in place, that way the lever doesn't move. Okay, all you do is pull down, move to the left, and there we go, oil comes out. See that? As oil fills up, coming out, and it's going into the oil pan, as you can see. Okay, so now we're letting that drip, okay, and let that run. And I want to go and take off the, I want to take off the I'm trying to put the GoPro back on my head. I'm going to take off the oil cap, so that way I have air flow through, so I can dump all the oil out. So here's the oil cap for the motor. Unscrew that, put that right here, and let the air flow through so it can dump all that oil. Okay, so let me go and wait for that. I'll catch you guys in a bit. All right, guys, as I was patiently waiting for what, 5 minutes, oil is already done. The fuel cap, not the fuel cap, the oil cap is open, so we'll release more pressure, the way it can dump the oil. So now I'm gonna close that. And the oil, oh, it's still dripping a little bit. It's just a little bit. Well, I've been waiting for a good, what, 3 minutes, 3-4 minutes. I guess we can wait. All right, let me finish till it stops dripping. And you can do it, you can close it off if you're doing it on your own car, but I like to get every single oil out of the motor, all the old oil. So I'm gonna wait a little more and then we'll continue. Catch you guys in a bit. All right, guys, I'm guessing it's still dripping on that oil down below. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this part here. All right, removing the oil filter, you're gonna need a paper towel. Okay, because it might get oil everywhere. And your oil wrench, if it's tight, but I don't think it's tight. I have it just in case. Okay. All right. So now remove the magnets off the oil filter. So easy for me to get it off. Put it right here on the side. There's one on the other side too as well. Oh, this oil filter is hot because I took Hannah to work this morning, so it's hot. Turn it this way. There we go. And off. Okay, let's leave it here for now, separate from the other magnet. Now we're going to remove the oil filter. Yeah, it's on there pretty good. So I'm gonna get one of the oil wrenches, oil filter wrenches, and there we go. Turn it. Okay. Grab my new one. Make sure you got the right oil filter, okay? Don't just get any kind of oil filter. We have the KN here. This is the original from Subaru, made in Japan, as you guys can see. We're gonna swap it out. All right, so now get the oil filter there. My phone's going off. Ron's texting me. All right, so now I want to remove any excess on top. Clean slate. Once you clean all that up pretty good, okay, what you do is you can grab a little bit of oil, if you can get some like this. Okay, grab a little bit of oil like somewhere in the motor chassis, rub it on the o-ring so it'll be a smooth process. You don't want that to kink up. You want that to seal properly when you do your changing your oil filter. So we got a little bit of oil here. Okay, that's enough. Okay, now we screw the sucker back on. God dang it, they have the music on. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, they turn off the music, that's good. All right, now I want to just snug it. I'm not gonna tighten it, just snug it. Okay, as in so, that's enough. Put this magnet. Okay, hold the magnet in the back. Okay, as in so. Oil cap stays out. This goes in the trash or dump it, whichever the case may be. And let me go ahead and continue. And that guy had this music on again. Jesus Christ. All right, guys, back to where I was. Okay, so we'll put the filter, oil filter, the new one in, and put 2 of the filter mags in on the front and back, so we're good there. Okay, so now the oil should be all drained out, so I'm gonna go down the bottom and close that valve. And there we go, dripping very slowly. So what we're gonna do is, if you guys can see it, I'm gonna close this valve as in so. Get paper towel, clean off any excess oil is dripping. Okay, grab my locking clip. Come here, god damn it. Oh god. All right, grab my locking clip. This is the brand I was telling you about. See this brand right here? This is the brand for this valve cover. So I'm gonna throw a lock on it. There we go. And we're good. Everything's done. Simple, easy. Now pull the oil pan out. Careful, it don't splash everywhere. Now I'm done with the creeper. I don't need the creeper no more. Oil. put it right here for now. Okay, I'll grab my jugs of oil here. Now, I got my funnel here. Okay, put it in. I like this oil a lot. Okay, so we got a 5-quart jug here, and this one here is probably have like 3 quarts left, 3.5, or 2.5, or 3 quarts left. So I'll add maybe 1 quart, or maybe to right here. It's just only a little bit, so I don't think it's. But then we have a dipstick here, and check. Okay. Cleaned out. All right, so let's dump the 5 quarts in. What I like about this oil, it's clean as hell. Okay, and dump it in there, all 5 quarts. Oh, we gotta rip this off. I bet. Put that there for now. Da 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 da. While this is filling up, let me get back with you. That way you guys don't have to waste your time on this one. All right, guys. All right, dump the 5 quarts in. Okay. And we do a touch up on the oil. Put that on the side. And I'll probably add half of this quart in there. So right now we at about 3. I'm gonna do it right there. See what happens. Because when you want to do it exact or under. Don't go overboard. You don't want to put more oil than the way it should, because it's gonna mess up the motor. I mean, it was not gonna mess it up, but it's unhealthy for the motor. But once you put in, you can't really get it out. Okay, so now we're right about just right there where I wanted. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take a dipstick, take it out, wipe it off. Okay, stick it in. And let's see where we at. So it's just right underneath the second dot. But you gotta remember, we just poured it in there. So as time goes by, you know, if I say about 5 minutes or 2-3 minutes, oh shit, get closer to the hole, and all the oil that's just poured in here will go down more, and it'll get closer to the second hole. Okay, but a little overboard, it's okay. You know what I mean? As long as in the second dot area of the dipstick, you're good. So I'm gonna just add just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. Give it a little time, a little bit. Give it like 2 minutes, 1 minute, whatever it say be, and then come back and check again. And it should be right on the second dot line. It should. See, it's right underneath that second dot line. You see that? Not bad. Let it sit for a little bit, like a minute, 2 minutes, and we'll check again. Catch you guys in a bit. All right, guys, we're back. Okay, now wait about 2 minutes already. Let's check the old dipstick again. If we need to add any more oil or not. Okay. And we're just underneath that second dot, just barely touching it. Okay, so we usually add just a little bit, just a tiny bit, not much. Okay. That's good enough right there. We're good. And the rest I keep for next oil change. Okay. Hold that right there. Put the cap back on. Okay. Grab a new one. To wipe any excess oil on the bottom here. I like to keep my stuff clean. That's just me. Clean and organized. Okay, this is done. Got my jug. Put it over here, and we're done here. Okay. Now this part here says this is already done. Okay, the car's already done. Towel. Pretty much done. Oil filters on. Filter mags are on. Oil is dumped. We're good. You get while you're in here, you can also do other things too. You know, check your brake fluid. Okay, you can check your coolant, your windshield washer fluid, and this should be still good. Yeah, it's almost near max. Okay, this is good. This here is a little bit low. I can add some here a little bit. You can check your clutch fluid, your brake fluid, your windshield washer fluid, your coolant. You can check your air filter while you're under here as well. You know, daily, just check on it. It doesn't hurt to check. If it's low or if it's dirty, clean it. If it's low, refill it, and you're good to go. Okay, so I'll probably add some more windshield washer fluid. But anyhow, this video is about oil change. So anyhow, now I got my jug here. Unscrew this sucker. Okay. I'll need this again. Unplug this towel and then dump your oil into your dump bottle. Now this is the oil that we're going to be dumping at the shop, which is your Auto Advance, your AutoZone, your O'Reilly stores. Ask them if they have room in the back so you can dump your oil, your old oil. Okay. And I do my own oil change, guys, every time. My car, my fiance's car, except for my truck. The truck is too much because my truck takes a lot of oil and I don't have room to put oil and dump the oil. I have no room, no space for it, because the stuff that I have for home, for tools and everything at home, is money for cars and pickup trucks and SUVs, but not for a semi truck. Because a semi truck, man, that is no joke, dude. That thing takes one oil change will fill this. I'm gonna need like 3-4 of these to do an oil change on my semi truck, and it's like, nah, I don't want to buy any more tools in the way it is that I don't need, you know. So all right, so that's dumped. Now I wipe off any excess. Okay, clean the inside, make sure the oil's not dripping. Okay, plug it back in so the oil doesn't get out anymore. Isn't so. Wipe off any excess oil, all that fall out and pour in your car, drip in your car. Okay, close the cap, and there we go. This is full, so I'm gonna dump this today. Okay, so I want to take you with me and show you how that works. Okay, so I'm gonna put these away and put this in the car and dump it. Before we go to the store and dump the oil, I'm gonna fill up the windshield washer fluid, check any other fluids that need to be cleaned or washed. And it's my fiance's shoes, put them over here, and close the hood and we go. All right, catch you guys in a bit. I also want to mention one thing, guys. When you guys do your oil change already, you see how it says time for inspection, oil change and all that, and you set the date and time and all that stuff. Go ahead and reset everything. Okay, so that make sure that way if you have a sticker here and you write down the miles and the date and the miles that's for your next oil change, I do it. But as you can see, we live in Texas, it gets really hot here as well. The writing on the sticker here has faded, but sometimes we tend to forget to watch the sticker when the mile is getting closer to do oil change in your car, have a system here where you can set the peak value. Hit yes. Okay, so go here. Okay, push and hold the screen. Okay, so you can set your maintenance schedule right here. See it? See your oil remaining of 337,000 miles. I usually do it at 7,000 miles, but I always put my notification at 6,500. That way the next time I do oil change, it's good. Okay, so 6,000 miles right there. I want to put 6,500, but we're good there as well. So as you're driving, you see how I put 6,000 miles? As I'm driving, that 6,000 miles will start to get lower. So it'll go down to 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, 1,000 miles. Once it gets closer to like 300 miles or 400 miles left, it will throw me a notification, say, hey, it's time to do an oil change. Okay, so I set that, settings complete. I put at 6,000. Oil filter, same thing. Go back up to 6. Set. Okay, do the same thing with tires, whatever you need to do, you know, your tires and all that stuff. I usually set them all to 6,000. Okay, I just want to throw that a reminder. So now these days, these newer cars, you can set these notifications, so when it's time to do maintenance and schedules and all that stuff, it reminds you to do it. So that way you can take care of the car. You take care of your car, your vehicle, your pickup truck, your SUV, or your car. The car will take care of you. You know, you go buy groceries, go have a good time, go watch a movie theater, whatever the case may be. You know, so okay, and then go back, and we're set. See, so it don't take long to set, and you're good there. Okay, so now I'm gonna get ready to back up the car, our Subi, off the ramp, and let me put some tools away, and we're gonna go to the store, which is Auto Advance, and see if they got room over there so I can dump the oil. Now if they do have room, we're good. If they don't, I'm gonna have to go somewhere else, such as AutoZone, O'Reilly, wherever the case may be, and go in there and ask and see if they have room so I can dump the oil. Okay, all right guys, let me put the tools away and we'll get right back. All right guys, we're back. Okay, so now I put the tools away, and now we're on the way to the next closest, or your any auto parts store, your O'Reilly, your AutoZone, your Auto Advance. They usually have somewhere you dump your stuff. Okay, so here's Auto Advance. We're gonna swing by in here and check it out. They see they got room back there. Hopefully they do. Last time I dumped oil, they didn't have room. I had to go to Auto Advance. So let me get to that here. Man, it is so hot today, it's not even funny. It's real hot day today. All right, let's go inside. Woo, man, it's hot. All right, so this is your auto parts store. This is the Auto Advance, and we're gonna see if they have room. All right. How you doing? Do you guys have room back there?
Okay, how much is that?
About 4. What, 4? You have room? Okay. I know where's it at. I've been here before.
It's got the key on it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's a key on it. It's hanging on the board up there.
Oh, okay.
Just take it and dump it, and then put your name on there and put the water in it.
Okay, so here's a jug. Okay, so they got a lock on it, and they usually give paper towels to clean your hand or whatever, whatnot. Here's the key to it. Okay. she's new. I've never seen her before. She's new. Okay, so now, where's the pin? Let me grab a pin. Can I borrow a pin? I need a pen so I can fill this out.
No, I'll do it. You got, just go ahead and put your oil.
You sure?
Put it up here. Yeah, until you come.
I don't want to cause any trouble. I can do it.
You go ahead and fill it up and then come back up here and I'll get your pen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works too. Yeah, either way. Okay. So now we're gonna open this up. I brought my own. Well, you can use theirs or paper towel. Okay. I don't like touching this stuff with my bare hands because some people can get really nasty with this stuff. But you know, unlike me, I'm a really clean person, so I like to keep my stuff and my hands clean. Okay, that's open. So see, when people dump oil and they dump oil here, they have like leaves and stuff like that. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. So if you guys dump oil, you know, try to carry some extra latex gloves or some paper towel, or hopefully they provide you that, and you can dump your oil in here. So once you dump your oil in here, there'll be a guy that come like maybe once every quarter or once every month or something like that. I don't know how the whole entire thing works, but when they come in here, they'll hook up a hose. Okay, this is your vent line hose here, and they hook up somewhere. I think they hook up here, I think, and then they suck up all this used oil here and they recycle them. So that's how it works. So let me go ahead and grab mine right here. Okay, take out the cap. I highly suggest you guys get one of these jugs, and the reason why I say this is that not only this thing carries about 5 gallons of jug, see, 4 gallons, okay, but you can go 5, which is up here, and they have a vent right here, so that way when you dump your oil, your container can breathe, release the pressure as it dumps the oil in there. Okay, so when you dump oil, just do it gently and slowly. Okay, I'm trying to do it as slow as possible and gently as possible as I can. So just dump your oil in slow. Take it easy, don't dump it fast, because if you dump it fast, it's gonna splash everywhere. Okay, see, easy guys, not hard. You can do all your own oil change at the house. Whoa, back a little bit. See, there he goes. See, I just dumped all the used oil that I used. And you know, when you dump oil into these facilities like AutoZone, Auto Advance, or O'Reilly, when the guys come here and pick up the oil, I believe they make some money off of this too. So like they sell the used oil to the company that's going to be recycling the oil. So you know, that's why Auto Advance, AutoZone, O'Reilly, they don't mind you dumping used oil here into the container, so because they make some money off of it. How much, I do not know, but I know they make some profit off of it because, you know, it's their facility, their place, and they recycle the oil, the people that come and get the oil. Okay, so now that's done. Let me grab a piece of paper, another one. Me, when I dump my used oil, I be respectful to other people's property, their stuff. You don't just dump the oil and leave and then you make a mess, because some people are freaking nasty and filthy as shit. They don't respect people's stuff and they just leave like this. See, like this is me right here, I did it, I clean it up. Okay, clean up your mess. If you spill it, clean it. Don't just, you know, leave it there and make a mess for everybody else. Let me close this thing real quick before I spray something in there. Okay, so you close this. Okay. After you close it, you put a lock on it. Okay. Now I'm gonna spray and clean this stuff up. So the mess I made, clean up yourself. You know, everybody should do their own housework. If you're gonna dump oil on a jug, be respectful, because like, oh, this guy came in here, he had, you know, dumped his oil here, he had good manners, so they see how clean I dumped the oil. So next time I need to dump oil, it's like, hey, he's really welcome here, he has nice housekeeping, he likes to keep things clean, so don't leave a mess for everybody else. So if you guys ever dump oil here, keep the things clean. So that next time you come here and dump your used oil, it's like, hey, he's very welcome here, he's very clean, he doesn't make a mess, you know, he's very welcome here, and they're happy. So when you do a good housekeeping, when you dump your oil, no problem, you see? So everything's clean, we're good, trash is right here, and I get my stuff back. It's 5 gallons.
5 gallons.
Yes, ma'am. You want me to sign for that too or no?
Let me see, I'm gonna see what this is for. Yeah, you know what? I'll have you fill out your name so that way, at least that's
Richard.
what yours. Here.
Okay.
Your name, Richard.
I already locked it.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I respect people's stuff.
So, you have a shop or something?
No, I'm on YouTube channel. You're very welcome. Okay, so now I'll put the clipboard back. Hey, where'd the key go? What'd you do with the key? You get the key?
I got it.
Okay, good. All right, I usually put back the key there and we're good. All right, guys. That's all I have right now. Thank you for watching. Till my next video. And remember, every Friday I always have a new video. When I get 15 subscribers, I'll do a giveaway. When I get 2,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do another giveaway. Every Friday there's always a new video. On the very bottom of the video of the link, I will add the quick dump oil change plug down the video below as well. And also follow me on my Instagram and Facebook. So give me a thumbs like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Till next time, peace.